So if we demonstrate all of these from C dominant 7, our left hand's going to play C, the root, it's going to play the major third, which is E, and it's going to play the minor 7th, which is B flat. Now in your right hand there's a whole series of triads which you can play, and these are just major and minor chords built from different scale degrees counting up from C. And depending which triad you play, you're going to create different chord extensions. Some are going to give you natural nines, others are going to give you flat nines or sharp nines. So the first upper structure voicing is to build a major triad from the second scale degree. So this is a C chord. We're going to count up a whole step from C to the second, and we're going to build a D major triad. So this is our first upper structure voicing. And this gives us the 9th, the sharp 11th, and the 13th. Next, we can build a major triad from the flat 3, which is E flat. So build an E flat major triad. And this upper structure voicing gives us the sharp 9, E flat, although we could spell it D sharp if I want to be correct to the chord. Then we have the 5th and the minor 7th. Now the next triad we could play is to build a major triad from the minor 6th. So which note is a minor 6th above C? Well, I'll count up a 5th and then up a half step. That brings me to the minor 6th, which is A flat. So now I'm going to build an A flat major triad. And this gives me the flat 13, the root, and the sharp 9. And really there's just one more common upper structure voicing, and that is to build a major triad from the major 6th. So what's a major 6th up from C? Go up a 5th, and then up a whole step is A, and we're going to build a major triad. So which notes am I going to play? It's going to be C sharp and E. And this is one of my favourite upper structure voicings. This gives us the natural 13th and the flat 9, and it doubles the major third. So that's just 4 major triads which I use, built from the second, the minor third, the minor 6th, and the major 6th. Now there's a lot of variations you can do. For example, in the right hand you can take these chords and you can play them in inversion. So I don't have to play D major like this. I can actually play it in first inversion if I want, or second inversion, as well as root position. And that's sometimes useful for triads like the A major. Often I don't want such a big gap between the 7th and the 13th up here, so sometimes I'll turn this upside down and I'll play A major like this. So when we're choosing a voicing, we usually want the melody note to be the top note of the voicing. So all of these triads can be inverted, they can also be sawn off, they can be cut short. So depending what the melody note is, this gives you a lot of options. If we take our D major triad, sometimes I'll just play the D and the F sharp, and I'll leave off the A. So it's always very flexible. You can just look at what the melody note is, decide on your upper structure, and then find a way to invert it or leave off notes, and that way you can always end up playing the melody note as your top note. Now, if you want to learn more jazz piano chord voicings, I've actually written a free ebook for you. It's called the Chord Voicing Guide. You can download it for free at the link below.